going on, fellas? It's your boy Dan on the Tube back at it again. And I'm on the roof of my building right now. It's a nice day outside, as you can see. Sunlight is crazy. Let me show you guys around. This roof signifies me going to the top. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my surroundings right now. I'm looking at my environment, and I can see why I am the way I am, basically. But that's the topic for another video. It's time to spread positivity and do what I'm set here to do. Bring motivation. Fellas, listen. You guys have to fast. So I just came out of a 36 to, I'll say about a 40-hour fast, because I went a little bit more than 36 hours, but the plan was a full 36-hour dry fast. So I just came out of a 40-hour dry fast, and sorry, I'm looking behind me and stuff. I don't know why I'm on the roof, but yeah, man, you guys have to fast. You guys cannot let food control you. Fasting is literally the cure to everything. It's not just NoFap. I mean, I've done NoFap for years. I've done semen retention for years. But nothing has impacted my life more than fasting. Fasting is like the most important tool a man could use. You got people that eat 3 meals a day and they don't even get that stuff out of their body. They don't even digest it properly. They don't even have bowel movements. People be having 6 meals a day, and they have like one bowel movement throughout that day. Some people are so bloated from foods that they ate years ago. It's still stuck in their system. People don't drink water. And I'm not here preaching just to show people that I'm better. I don't think I'm better than anybody, but I think I have a true message. I think with the knowledge that I have gained from fasting, I think it's useful to the world. Fasting is more than just losing weight. Fasting goes with everything. If you truly want to change, your habits, if you truly want to get rid of pornography, if you truly want to get rich, if you truly want to find your purpose, want to connect to God, you have to fast. You can't be eating too much food. Too much food blocks your mental capacity. When you eat less, you could think better. You think more clearer. What else I can say? While you're fasting, you'll find that your mental clarity is like nothing else. Like it's not even close. Like semen retention and NoFap cannot compare to fasting. I'm sorry, it just can't. Will never compare to fasting, because food is probably the hardest thing for men to control. And for all you guys who read, for all you guys who read the book Outwitting the Devil or Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill says this. He talks about food. He talks about the overindulgence in sex and food equally. Both natural desires that us humans have, because we love, humans want to have sex. It's natural. We want to reproduce. Humans want to eat to survive, obviously. But when you put an overindulgence in those two aspects of your life, you'll never truly, how do I say this? You'll never truly grow, or you're never going to truly evolve. I'll say that. Man, I used to eat meat. I used to eat like 3 meals a day, 4 meals a day sometimes. I would eat a lot, man, back in the days. I'm 26 years old now, but when I was like 19, 20, I would eat so much. Maybe because I was younger and skinnier and my metabolism was faster. But I started to notice that it started to catch up. Started staying stuck in my belly. Started staying stuck. Like, I remember the first time I did a dry fast. First time I did a 3-day dry fast. I don't do 3-day dry fast no more. I don't recommend that, because a 3-day dry fast is pretty extreme, and I think it's a little overboard. Sometimes you could do 1-day dry fast or even 1.5. But I remember the first time I did a 3-day dry fast. The second I broke my fast, I broke it with some watermelon, some fruits. Dude, I went to the bathroom and it's almost like everything that I ate from the years before, all the junk, everything just came out in an instant, and I instantly felt a million times better. Some of the problems that you guys are having, like lack of sleep or lack of mental clarity or an overindulge or excessive urges to watch pornography, to excessive urges of lust. Sometimes that has to do with the food you guys eat. Food is truly like, I used to be one of those people that did not believe that food could affect you so much, and it actually can. Food can affect you so much, so drastically, it's not even funny. Where you live at, your environment, when you eat, let's say you live in an area like me, like I live in the Bronx. As you guys can see, look, I live in this is the Bronx right here. Look, let me show y'all. This is the Bronx. See that? This is strictly the hood, but let's say you live in an environment like me. Let me go to the shade because this sun is crazy. Let's say you live in an environment like me, What do you see around? You got your Chinese spots, you got your chicken spots, you got your Spanish restaurants, you have your McDonald's, you have your delis, you have your, I don't know what else I can think of. You have your liquor stores, I think I said that already. But my point is that your environment truly shapes who you are by the people that are around you, and also by the food that is around you. One, with the people that are around you, they influence you to be just like them, And we all fall to peer pressure. We're human beings. We want to be accepted. We want to be accepted by. We don't want to be different. Nobody wants to be different. That's the problem. Fear of criticism is a big problem. But yeah, we all want to be just alike. We all want to be down with the cool kids. And they can influence you to do stupid things, like smoke weed, drink, like go outside and commit violence for no reason, like start a fight. They'll instigate fights. You know how the hood is. Or even, I'll say something like this. Even food, sometimes, you come out of work, and I know how the working life is, man. That is, if you're not happy with that, I don't know, got to find a way to get out of there. But you come out of work, you're tired, and what you have around you. You got the Chinese spot. It's like the easiest, most comforting food ever, and it's quick. It's fast. They make it quick. Everything that's made fast is probably bad for you. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, it's quick. It takes like 5 minutes for them to make you some pork fried rice with some chicken wings, and you want to get that. It's like I don't want to blame. I never want to blame environment or your society or where you are at for your disadvantages in life, but it does set you back. But you just got to know how to get out of that. You have to know how to deal with what you have and always make the right choice. But yeah, man, these foods, honestly, the food that you eat shapes who you are. If you want to stay on a low frequency, you're going to be eating a lot of low frequency foods. Things like McDonald's, Wendy's, Popeyes, Kennedy's Fried Chicken, Chinese food. What else? I could go on and on. You'll drink liquor if you want to stay on a low frequency. But if you truly want to succeed, if you truly want to make it out of the Bronx, and I'm going to show you guys that I will make it out of the Bronx. But if you truly want to make it out of the Bronx, if you want something better, if you want to live in a better environment, if you want to attract things like wealth, success, women, good women, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about good women, women that are purpose driven, just like you. Women that are here to help your mission. If you want to attract females like that, you gotta increase your frequency in this life. And I feel like the best way to do it's not no fap and semen retention, even though that does help. That's probably number 2. But number 1 is controlling your diet, controlling food. And when you fast, your connection to God, your connection to the universe, you're vibrating on such a high frequency that it's almost impossible for for you to fail. It's kind of impossible. I'm not gonna lie. When you fast regularly, though, I'm talking about regularly. You know, you guys can do water fast. You guys can do juice fast. It doesn't have to be a dry fast. I like doing dry fast because it's faster, and your body goes through autophagy in a shorter period of time. So a 24-hour dry fast is equivalent to a 3-day water fast. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you do what you can with that information. But yeah, fasting is, look, I don't even have no urges right now to watch pornography, nothing. Like, I'm not even thinking about that. Like, this has helped me go on long streaks. I'm talking about long streaks, super long streaks. One thing I would say, though, to be careful of the fast, which is a good thing, but it can also be a negative if you don't know how to control it. When you fast and after you break your fast, let's say you do a dry fast like me. Let's say you do a 2-day dry fast. If you do a 2-day dry fast and when you break your fast and then you start eating again and working out again, the energy is going to come back potently, like extremely fast, and you might not know what to do with it. That's where, you know, energy transmutation and sex transmutation and all that comes along. But that's a topic for another video. But just be careful of that. Like, if you guys do decide to go on a fast, be wary of the energy that comes after it, because the energy that comes after it is extremely potent. It's fast. It's very high. And some people don't know what to do with it. Your testosterone increases when you fast. After a dry fast, your testosterone increases exponentially if you're eating the right foods and you're working out and all that. But your testosterone comes back like insane. Like, the urges that you'll get is, you know, is powerful. But yeah, man, what more can I say on fasting? Yeah, I mean, you guys, we have to control what we eat. Like, I know some people have the belief that food doesn't affect them at all. Like, some people have the belief that food is food, you know, food is harmless. But food is not harmless, bro. If you eat in the wrong foods, you're basically telling the universe that, look, I'm willing to sacrifice my body just to eat something fast, something quick, just to eat something that tastes good, like McDonald's. We all know I love McDonald's sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I already told you guys, I'm not eating that at all, no more, not on this journey. If I have to, unless I have to, you know, like, I'm going on a vacation and I'm going on a road trip and there's nothing else but fast food. But, you know, in circumstances like that. But when I have the option to get something better, I'm not eating McDonald's. I'm not eating Chinese food. But yeah, food isn't harmless, man. You're sacrificing your body just to eat something good, and we shouldn't be doing that. If you guys truly want to be different, you guys truly want to be the 1%, you know, which is what I'm trying to be, which is what I am going to be. I'm going to show you guys. And this is not me to brag, but this is to show people, this is to motivate people. I want to be a symbol of hope to people who come from my environment and who know me as well. Like, people who know me from the past, you know, people who grew up with me, they'll see me and they'll be like, wow, man, you really made it. You know, that's my mission, you know. But yeah, food is not harmless. Food is powerful. Food is powerful. There's a reason why you know, the people who control the world, which is like the 2%, the 1% of people who have all the money, who have everything all of us could desire. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why they put certain people in these type of environments, you know. That's the reason why they put us Hispanics, blacks, you know, minorities in these environments. It's to keep us low. It's to keep us killing each other. It's to keep us vibrating on a low frequency. It's to keep us having terrible energy. And some people don't even realize that they have this frequency. Some people don't even realize that they're operating in that frequency. Some people don't realize it at all. Some people are just walking like zombies. They don't know that they're dead. It's insane. But, you know, I say this to, you know, wake some people up. And yeah, that's all I can say, man. It's such a beautiful day, man. You guys gotta have, if you guys are staying inside, man, and not getting sunlight, you guys are doing a huge disservice. Sunlight is like, to some of you guys that are depressed, you guys probably stay inside and probably watch TV or play video games way too much. You're not getting sunlight. Sunlight is key. But yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Yeah, if you guys want to see me, you know, succeed, and you guys want to get motivated, and you guys root for me, and you guys want to be along for my journey, like, subscribe, You know, don't just watch the video and not like it. You know, at least like it. It takes 2 seconds. Comment. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.